Misha here, and today I'm doing a painting for a friend of mine who is teaching me how to play billiards. And he's on a league and their colors are black, lime green, and white. And to say thank you for all of his time and his patience, I'm going to thank him with a painting. So this one I'm going to have a little bit of fun with on some of the layout of it. I do have the black. Let me talk about the colors real quick. I've got Artist Loft Mars Black. I've got some Artist Loft Titanium White. And then I did pick up this is Anita's All-Purpose Glow Craft Paint. It is Glow Green. I like the Deco Art Neon Green, but I couldn't find it, so I got this one because it was pretty darn close. All my paints are mixed with Floetrol and some water. So what I want to do is I want to mix a little bit of Dirty Pour and some of the hair dryer. This is a 24 by 36 canvas. What I'm going to do is paint a strip black, like this middle section black. And then I'm going to use, I'm out of masking tape, but I do have some painter's tape. So I'm going to tape some lines so that we can have some negative space. And I'm going to seal my tape with Behr Premium Plus Ultra. This is the flat deep base. This is a trick that I learned from a friend just for painting walls and getting straight lines. So you use your painter's tape to cut in around your trim or around corners or whatever. And then instead of using caulk, you use the deep base and you paint the edge of the tape and it seals up that edge because it's nice thick. And it clears, it dries clear, and you don't have to rub it off or wipe it off. You don't have to do anything. You just go ahead and paint over the top. It works really well. I'm hoping I can get some nice crisp lines using this. So I'll be doing some line work in the middle, not too much, but just get some strips that are cool and can show the dirty pour that I'm going to do over the top of the middle section. And then on these sides, I'm going to pour a little bit of green and just a little bit of white. He doesn't want much white. He likes the green and the black to be predominant. So I'm going to pour some puddles and hit those with the hairdryer shooting out. So we'll have strips of dirty pour, and then we'll have the hairdryer effect going out this way. So I'm really excited to get into this one. Let's get started and see how it turns out. All right, I better stop there. So, some really cool effects. I'm really happy with this middle part. I'm just really hoping that when I pull up the tape, I like it just as much. I ran out of the green, which really sucks because I really wanted some bright green, but I think we've got enough. And even adding the thicker that wasn't mixed with Floetrol and water, it did some of that chunking, but I actually really like the effect that it created. Really dynamic, really crazy. I'm hoping that this dries and I can get this tape off really nicely because this is so cool in here. Oh my gosh. This was tons of fun. I love it. Can't wait to see the dried result. I've got to let it dry for a little while before I pull off the paint, but I will bring you guys back in when I do that. Alright guys, so this is the finished product. As you saw, the tape, my whole tape theory didn't work out so well. I think it works for walls, but not when you pour paint all over your painting or on top of the tape. But it worked for the most part. I did have to do a bunch of touch up and cover up some of the bleeding under the tape. And I think it's as good as it's gonna get. So I want to bring you guys in closer. What kind of sucks is there's a lot of texture. There's some texture in the black strips. And so I keep trying to get it all black and covered, and I've done like 3 coats on top of what bled under the tape. But I'm not gonna be able to get rid of the texture that's in there. But I still think it's pretty cool. Check it out from this angle. Like, those stripes are pretty neat. I'm gonna have to figure out a different way to be able to do that. And please ignore my dogs. They are playing in the background and having a grand old time. But let me bring you in closer for a look. See, can you see that texture piece? I don't like that. That's what I'm talking about. But sometimes you don't get it exactly the way you want it. All right. So there are 2 specific things, well, let's say 3. 3 things that I absolutely love about this painting. This strip in the middle, I love that flow, and I think it is so cool. I also love this area. If you can see, I don't know why or how, but if you see that line going all the way through, I thought that was super cool. But by far my favorite part of the painting is right there, that webbing. I just love webbing because it gives it some dimension. Oh my gosh, my dogs. The green underneath with the white over top, I just love that. All right, guys. So that's it for this painting. If you like it, give me a big thumbs up. If you have any comments, tell me whether you like it, whether you don't like it, what you think would be a cool trial, or hey, tell me if you have a tape trick that works for fluid painting. Comment that below. That would be awesome. Alright guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because there's a lot more coming. And if you have any questions about the materials I'm using, I do link those in the description below. Alright, until next time, I hope you all take care.